gracious viewers, Mrs. Ruby Merlot here with my latest paint pour, Slapdash Splash.
I am Mrs. Ruby Merlot. As a cultural, colorful pouring icon, I dress for every pour as one would naturally dress for dinner. I channel my muse with a quick vocal exercise, then ask my canvas what it wants to be. And now that you know my story, shall we pour?
A quick vocalese, slapdash splash, and then I ask my canvas what it wants to be. So many wonderful colors today. I'm using up leftover mixed paints. A list is in my description. This array supplies me with enough for 2 pours. You'll see the results of the other one soon, I'm sure. A bit befuddled as I begin, without a plan and in a whimsical mood, I start randomly adding puddles, blobs, and dribbles of paint to my canvas. At this point, it just looks like so much nonsense. But I cheer up when I think of the words of the wise and witty Dr. Seuss. I like nonsense, it wakes up the brain cells. So with my brain cells properly caffeinated by the nonsensical, I carry on with abandon. A quick torch made much quicker by the magic of Mr. Merlot's video editing. And then the child in me takes over, slashing and smearing like finger painting with a palette knife. Cells begin to appear in some areas, coaxed to the surface by the white smeared across the colors. Isn't smear a funny word? Do you know it can mean both abuse and anoint, besmirch and bedaub, impugn and, well, never mind. As I tilt, you may notice I am without my incredible canvas claws. Alas, both pairs are affixed to paintings that are not yet dry. So I valiantly continue, though my hands quickly drip with more than just my fine jewels. Remember, if you'd like Mr. Merlot's instructions for making your own canvas claws, just subscribe to my channel and shoot me a message and I will send them to you directly. As the painting takes shape, I know I like the colors, but it still needs more. I begin to embellish areas with my palette knife, using white and some of the colors in turn. Much of this is done along borders where 2 colors meet to accentuate the curves and shapes they have formed. But in other areas, I decide some of the blocks of colors need more interest. So I begin to add it with contrasting veins of colors. Ah, veins. That reminds me of my dear friend Letitia. Well, of her fireplace surround, a recent addition to her grand parlor. She insisted it was crafted from Sicily's Diospro marble. You know, the one mined from Costanacci's mountain quarries in the province of Trapani. It is very expensive and exclusive. But as soon as I saw it, I knew better. It was a forgery. Someone had added painted veining to a rich red painted base. How did I know for sure? Well, while the others were oohing and eyeing, I surreptitiously backed up to the fireplace and accidentally swiped my Merlot purple diamond across the surface. Not a lot, just enough to prove my theory. and I immediately expressed regret. "Oh, Letitia, my heirloom ring scratched a bit of your marble off. Is that cement block underneath?" Well, you can imagine her chagrin. Her face grew as red as the fake marble. Even the veins in her forehead popped out. Sadly, her authentic Sicilian meal was ruined. She neglected to invite me to her next event. But the good news is, the inspiration from that faux finish has served me well as I embellish this pour. Ah, here are the close-ups. Spectacular color and movement. Fun and flowing cells and patterns. Brilliance and metallic sheen. Thank you for joining me, gracious viewers. If you enjoy my videos, the best way to support me as I continue to make them is to subscribe to my channel. Always pursue your passion and channel the inner nonsense that wakes up your brain cells. Remember, a doctor said that.